Hello, it's Catherine Maley, author of Your Aesthetic Practice, and this week's question is from Dr. W. And he says, Dear Catherine, I'm in a very competitive market and I'm feeling the pressure to drop my prices. My coordinator tells me weekly about the consults we lose because a competitor offered a better price, so the patient went with them. Now here's the thing. While I would never badmouth my competitors, I know my work is better than most, and paying a bit more would be worth it to the patient to get a better, longer-lasting result. How do I get my prospective patients to pay more for a better result? Dear Dr. W, thanks for a great question. When you have a string of cosmetic patients who wheel and deal with you, you start believing that's your new reality, but not so fast. Every practice gets their share of price shoppers. It's inevitable when you mass market using the internet. You would think prospective patients are so educated, they would take into consideration a lot more than just price, but many of them don't. However, on the flip side, there are still plenty of cosmetic patients who will pay more for your services, even though those services seem identical on the surface. Here are reasons why some patients will pay more. Number one, you're easier to do business with. Patients will pay extra for ease, convenience, and time savings. If you can simplify your processes to get your patients in and out with no hassle, a majority of them will pay more for that added value. Examples include no waiting, express checkout with their credit card on file, post-op recovery kit of supplies they'll need after surgery, so they don't have to go all over town collecting them themselves. Number two, you offer a unique must-have feature. Make a big deal out of something you include in your package that your competitors don't, or they don't make a big deal out of it. For example, you offer a post-op home visit, a pain pump or a face cooling system so the patient doesn't have to fiddle with ice after a facelift. Be creative, make it a package so they can't price shop. For example, include lymphatic massage and oxygen chamber treatments to accelerate healing. Number three, your customer service is friendlier. Meeting patient expectations can be quite profitable, and exceeding them can be a game changer. Practices underestimate the anger and even hatred that cosmetic patients feel when they experience horrible customer service. By contrast, cosmetic patients will pay more when they're treated respectfully and they know their problems are handled quickly and cheerfully. Number five, quality customer service can also be a game changer. However, it can come from just simply remembering the patient's name, or that she goes by the name Kay rather than her legal name Margaret. Number six, create opportunities to make an impression. Anytime you can go above and beyond what the patient anticipated, you stand out as extraordinary. That's what gets the patient to say yes, then be excited to brag about you to their friends, and then to write 5-star reviews online. You do that by putting yourself in their shoes, as well as by listening to them closely and then watching their body language to be sure they're comfortable throughout the entire process. Number seven, the patient likes you personally. Cosmetic patients are human, and humans prefer doing business with people they like. That's one good reason that developing rapport is so crucial in customer relationships. It provides a buffer that keeps the competition at bay. And number eight, form a genuine relationship with your patients so they see you, and only you, as their aesthetic rejuvenation provider. So here's the bottom line. Your preferred cosmetic patients are buying value over brand and experience over price. It would behoove you to dissect every step of your patient's experience with you to make it as user-friendly and extraordinary as possible.